A lot of you, when you're watching this video, you don't fish out of a boat, you fish with waders. And so we're going to show you how to wade fish with a trout magnet, drifting it underneath a float. And we've got Shane and Corey here, who this is the first time they've ever used the trout magnet this morning. And they fished a little bit below us, but it's really the first opportunity they've had to try to drift the trout magnet. Okay, boys, let's try it right through here. We're going to cast up and drift right down through. Now, as you use this with in a wading environment, you always want to cast upstream because these trout are looking. That's it. Reeling in just a little bit. Okay, reeling in a little bit right there. Keep reeling. Reel yours back in there, Corey. We're on the bottom right there. That's it. That's it. Shane, just let it drift right there. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Rod tip up. Reel yours in the other way. Reel yours in the other way. That's it. Now you can see as you're drifting the trout magnet like that, just take your time, take your time, take your time. When you're drifting a trout magnet like that, exactly like Shane did it right there. Corey, get up in there and catch one. What you want to do is you want to get that float drifting as naturally as possible. So cast upstream. That's it. Check your slack, Corey. Keep checking your slack. Keep checking it. When that float goes under, you smack them. Too much slack, huh? You got to watch that slack. As that slack gets in your line, you got to pop it out. Uh-oh. We got a fish on and a tangle at the same time. We'll just untangle it. Just fight him out. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's real bad. That's it. Yeah, you might not even be able to get the tangle. Go straight up in the air. Got him. Two guys just learned how to use a trout magnet, both catching a fish and each other. But if you drift it naturally in the stream and let that thing come right along the bottom, keep checking your slack, it'll work every time. Now watch this as we get ready to go to Tennessee, as we have some home footage of Roy, Rob, and Jim as they show us how to use the trout magnet in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Roberto, cast upstream there. Let's get a good drift right here. Cast upstream. There you go. That's not going to drift very much there, but there's fish right in there. In the slower water, that's exactly what I do right there. Give it a little bit of life. And whacking. Bam. Very nice. Bar this hook, pop it out, and he's back in the water.
I'm fishing with a 9-foot rod, some 2-pound SOS line, and a orange and chartreuse magnet underneath a olive fluorescent green indicator. I'm not using a weight because the current is not quite strong enough to warrant one. So it's just the 64th ounce shad dart jig head, and we're going to make a little cast out there, and I'm going to set the hook anytime that indicator does anything.
Okay.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Nice thing about trout magnets is if you they stop hitting on one color, you've got a whole selection to choose from. In fact, that's a good tip. When the fishing slows down, change your color.
Good deal. Orange and chartreuse.
And like most, right in the top of the mouth.
Perfect. Pop him out and he's ready to go back. Put a different color on trout magnet. You got the wrong color on, I can tell you that. There's no way you should have made that, not caught a fish in that drift. Yeah, you got to put a different color on. I promise you. Here comes Jim. Let's see what he does with a different color. Yeah, exactly.
I don't have a fluorocarbon.
Do you not? You don't have fluorocarbon line on? That would be mistake number 2. Wrong color and no fluorocarbon. Why don't you grab my pole? Where's Roy? Roy is drifting right in front of us right here. What color you got on, Roy?
White chartreuse.
He's on it. Get ready. Set the hook.
I need to see them move.
You don't need a float when I'm around. Okay, here comes Jim Cabrera. Drifting through the honey hole. There he is. That is how it's done.
Get control of your fish,
In the
mister.
tangle, oh, the tangle that just commenced.
Hey, just break my line off above the bobber.
And then tie fluorocarbon on and send it back to him.
Then just bring it all up. That's fine, no problem.
Okay, we're casting upstream. We're drifting it right past us.
Hook fish.
Well, that didn't take long, did it?
Lime.
Mint
Lime
green.
Mint green.
So does fluorocarbon make a difference or not?
Oh, it's all about it. There's a good reason why right there. You don't want to be lazy and not tie your fluorocarbon on.
Or maybe learn
I
how.
stopped to take the time to tie on the leader.
And here's Jim drifting down and bringing out a fish.
Fishing with a trout magnet with waders, there's no better than Todd Leland Gaynor. Watch as he fishes in Pennsylvania and catches some huge trout while wading in a stream. We hope you enjoyed watching Todd catch trout on the Trout Magnet. There's really no better than Todd when it comes to catching trout on a stream. This video has been to show you how to do that. How to catch trout on the Trout Magnet. We've heard for years many people say, I've got the Trout Magnet, I'm catching trout, but how can I catch more? Because we hear your numbers and how many fish you're catching. This video has been to do that. It's details. Details in equipment and details in how you present it. Whether you're fishing out of a boat like we did in the first part or wading like we did with the 2 young men from Alabama that had never used the Trout Magnet before. This product is not difficult to use, but you've got to watch the details. Visit us at troutmagnet.com if you have any questions or want to send us a video or a picture of what you're doing, because we will post those things to help other people around the country catch trout on the Trout Magnet. We have one saying here at Leland's Lures, and that's how we want to end this video. We hope you all store lip them all.